بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. One day Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to visit a young man who was really sick and he was almost about to die. So he went to visit him at home and he found him in a lot of pain. And he asked him, "What did you ask Allah? What was your dua? I mean, I can see you in a lot of pain," which is something like, very strange. "What was it that you asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for?" The young man said, "قلت اللهم ما كنت معذبي به في الآخرة فعجله لي في الدنيا." He said, "Oh Allah, if there is any punishment for me, waiting for me in the life hereafter, I want to experience it here. I want to have it here before I go there." Rasulullah said, "Subhanallah, la tutiqu." How perfect is Allah? You cannot afford that because your body is not designed here in this dunya to handle any kind of trouble, designated for the life hereafter. We will be created in a different form and shape and powers and strength that will suit the situation there. He said, "Halla sa'alta Allah." Why you didn't ask Allah al-afwa wal-afiyah? You should have asked Allah al-af to Allah. You say, "Ya Allah," and instead of asking Allah the punishment, say, "Allah, forgive me. If I deserve any punishment in the life hereafter, forgive me right now." He pointed out that, if you are sick, you are very close to Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala most likely is going to accept the dua. Subhanallah. And then he said, "Wal-afiyah." What is al-afiyah? To ease up the situation. Ease up the situation. And if there is any test or exam or trial, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending towards us, we ask Allah to ease it up and make us able to pass it or to navigate through it without failure. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us. Because if the bala is there, we cannot stop it anyway. It is coming. But what we request Allah is to ease it up and make it sort of possible for us to pass without damage. It's just like, a surgery that the doctor has to give the patient drugs to handle the pain of cutting and seizures and all of these kind of process, which is very painful. But this drug anesthetic is going to make it easy, subhanallah. And that is why Rasulullah said, there is nothing, listen carefully, there is nothing you can ask Allah better than al-afu wal-afiyah. If you want to ask something from Allah, which is, the top of everything, forget about everything you can think of. Al-af wal-afiyah. Al-af mean you ask Allah to forgive and wipe out and clear all the history unconditionally. That is wal-af. Wal-afiyah is to ease up the life. So you kind of get a guarantee from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that whatever comes on your way is not going to change you. You will stay stable, steadfast, you will carry on navigating your journey towards the end before you pass from this dunya, your file is free and you don't have any, criminal record. So you land straight away in the Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us al-afwa wal-afiyah. Allahumma ameen. Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.